Yeah, everybody was just afraid. My parents, the community, yeah, everybody was trying to convince me not to go ahead with this thing. How are you going to compete with the big eight at the time? And 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 you can understand, because you you are fearful for me, but I realized very early that they're expressing their own fears. It's not that I'm not afraid to go into business on my own, but I don't have this level of fears that would say I shouldn't go into business. And so I was very mindful not to listen to all of these people who were trying to discourage me. But of course, the real thing is completely different. Because when you step out and leave your cushy job, there's a paycheck that comes at the end of the month. You don't have to worry about that. And now you have to actually provide paychecks for other people. And it hits you, as a young person, you're just excited about your vision. It hits you in that month, but it's a figgy month end. How am I going to pay this stuff? But that's what pushes you to forget about being shy, start marketing your business, and making sure that it succeeds. I want to prove to myself and others that there is nothing I cannot do as a black woman. And so when 1994 happened, you have to seize the moment. I then said to my colleagues who had small practices like myself, let's come together so that we can build something big, so that we can pursue bigger opportunities. And of course, people were fearful because they already had their small things. And I must commend accountants because we would overcome that fear and be courageous enough to give that up for something bigger. And eventually they were convinced that let's pursue that. But of course, you first of all, I was comfortable in Namtata, running my practice in Namtata. When you're knocking on doors, yes, Mtemkas, what can we do for you? How do I now go to big Johannesburg? And so I was very scared for a while until this opportunity came for me to go and on a program overseas. Just walking the streets of New York, I said, I can be successful anywhere. Yes. I came back and I said, where's that project? Guys, let's go on. And yeah, it was the most challenging thing we've ever done. Gobodo Inc., as much as people love the story of Sizwe Nsaluba Gobodo, but for me, Gobodo Inc. is the real story that I'm proud of, because we were starting from scratch, doing something that had never done. There had never been a medium-sized black accounting firm before. And we had to start this thing, learn as we go, find that opportunities are close to us. But when you pursue your vision, when you find that courage, and I share in the book all the challenges that I faced, and you must read in the book. We're not going to share them. But you persevere through those challenges. They're always rewarded. Suddenly doors open. Suddenly there are synchronicities. Suddenly things fall into place. That has been my experience, guys. I'm not talking about other people's experiences, but each time I had the courage to pursue my dream of either expanding my business, suddenly there will be things like Stella Sigao saying she's going to open opportunities for us at Transnet, and now we have this big Transnet job that we can build this whole practice around. And those things will not happen usoyika mntanam. Ayizuzukwenzeka zonto usoyika. And let's not, we like focusing on problems, and I always focus on the vision. I never focused on problems. And that's why those things would happen, because if you're focusing on the problems, all you're going to see are problems. Whatever you're focusing on, that's what you're going to see. Now, I always focused on my vision. Not that challenges didn't happen, But I never allowed those challenges to sway me or stop me or fear or any of those things.